Hey everyone, I'm sorry that I haven't been around to update very much. I've been going through a lot of emotional stuff, physical stuff, mental stuff, and a lot of issues with my therapy group. I have been keeping track of what's been going on with the therapy group issue. So we are going to rewind back to June, and I will catch you up from there. If you want to go back even farther to the very beginning, I recommend watching my May 2nd video and my May 5th video. That is when all of these issues with the therapy group started. Hey guys, it is June 15th. A lot has been going on regarding the girl who has allergies. For a while I wasn't updating because I thought we found a solution and everything was fine. She has tried allergy medication, allergy masks, air filters, stronger air filters, and sitting far apart from each other. Things seemed fine for several weeks. I asked one of the clinicians, I said, I hope that if anything else was still going on with this issue that someone would tell me because I'm willing to try accommodations. And she kind of made it seem like everything was fine. That's the impression that she gave me. Fast forward a few weeks, and I'm told that I have a meeting with the manager of patient relations. So I had my mom come with me to the meeting. The lady sits us down and she told me that I am no longer allowed to bring Daisy to the therapy group I have been attending. It was basically me saying that they were breaking the law and just expressing how disappointed, annoyed, and frustrated I was that nobody had told me this was still going on. I wish somebody would have told me because I could have presented accommodations that we could have made, but instead they did it all behind my back. So the manager said that she was sorry and she didn't know that I didn't know, and I'm like, okay, well, now that I told you this was still going on, can we reapproach this together? She said her decision is final. I told her she was breaking the law, but that didn't really matter. I did get a letter. I got it in writing that I've been denied access. They say that the accommodations offered to me are reasonable. She said I can either come to group without Daisy or I can switch to the other therapy group, but it's based around substance abuse, and I do not have any substance abuse issues. I'm not saying anything negative about people who do, and I think it's great that these people are getting the help that they need, just like I'm getting the help that I need. That was a week and a half ago. Since then, I've been in contact with so many people, called the ADA hotline several times. They told me that I'm in the right. I also posted about this in several of the service dog groups I'm a part of. The majority of people that commented on there agreed that I was in the right too, based on the laws. I contacted both of my state representatives, a disabilities advocacy center, a health advocacy center, another disabilities advocacy center, an attorney, the legal department of the hospital, and the president of the hospital, the CEO. I know that there are probably people who are thinking that I should just leave her home. If I could leave her home, I wouldn't need her. The hospital offered to provide me mobility assistance, but if you have a service dog and you're in the hospital and there's hospital staff there that can do what the service dog can do, they still have to allow the service dog. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I know that allergies suck. I have allergies. They're not fun, but the law says that unless your throat closes up and you can't breathe, the service dog can't be removed. My therapy group has a policy where if you miss 4 days in a row, they will discharge you. If I don't go Tuesday morning, that makes 4 days. That's where we are. I have Daisy for several issues, but one thing that she does tasks for and helps me with is anxiety and panic attacks and that kind of thing. And then the reason I'm going to therapy is because of anxiety, panic attacks, and it's just so ironic that the two things that are supposed to be helping me can't help me together, and they're causing even more stress and anxiety. I don't know who's judging me for this video. Maybe people within the community, maybe people outside of the community, but I feel like this has just been a lot of rambling. I'll update later. It is Monday, June 26th. Sorry, I've been kind of sick. It's been 3 weeks since they told me I'm not allowed to come, so I've missed 5 days and 4 is the cap. So I'm going to sit in on the substance abuse group to at least get a day under my belt. It's still not a reasonable accommodation. I've recently spoken with an attorney who has a guide dog. So she knows what's going on. She understands the laws. So she said that we would write a letter to the higher-ups. But until things get settled, I have to do what I have to do, which, as it appears, means going to this therapy group that isn't mine. I'm kind of nervous, but we will see. So it is now July 11th. Even though this is not a reasonable accommodation, I have been attending the other therapy group. It's been a couple of weeks. Everybody at the program kept saying that this group was exactly the same as the other one. It's just that it was for people who had substance abuse issues, but we were still learning the same skills. The people in this group are very nice. I've said this before, but I'm not judging people who struggle with substance abuse of any kind. It's just that it's not the same issue that I have, and so I feel uncomfortable because everybody that goes around the room and talks about, I had a drink last night, or I used 3 times this week, I don't want to sound rude because these things definitely do need to be talked about, but it's not putting me in a good mental place. The whole reason I'm going to therapy is to get better, not worse, and I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's like going to a group for expectant mothers and you're an expectant father. Maybe it's like everyone's an amputee, but all of them are missing an arm and you're missing a leg. You do have something in common, but they're all talking about things that aren't relevant to you, and it's just confusing. My next group is Thursday, and I really, really don't want to go. I don't think I have anything else positive to say. I do really like this attorney, though. Sometimes we spend a long time just comparing service dog stories. I guess that's it for now. So it is August 8th. I just got off the phone with my attorney. I guess they're having a conference call with the patient relations person and my attorney, and someone else that I can't remember, tomorrow. I'm nervous and I wish that I could be on the call. I guess it's out of my control at this point, but that won't keep me from worrying. One thing that recently occurred to me is that this girl who has allergies sits next to this other girl. So there's a very high chance that this girl has dog fur and dander on her clothes. Whatever allergic reaction symptoms are happening could be because of this girl sitting next to her, because I was on the other side of the room. I guess there's no way to know for sure, but that's just something that I thought of